I've always been fascinated by what must a player be thinking when he's made to look ugly by a bowler. So let's say, you're batting in test match and there is a situation where a Pat Cummins is bowling to you, or a Dale Steyn is bowling to you, or a Morne Morkel is bowling to you, and you're looking quite average. It'll happen to the best of batters, right? He's beating you, you're not getting anywhere close to the ball. The crowd is getting impatient. I remember there was a knock of yours in Johannesburg where you took 50 deliveries to get off the mark. Now, crowd is getting impatient. In your mind, every batter has that ego that, listen, I'm better than anyone else. I'm playing for India. I can master these conditions. But there's a half-hour period, 40-minute period where anything that you're trying is not really helping you, and you're looking like, do I even belong there? I want to know, where does that resolve come, that when you're looking ugly, you say, okay, fine, I'll bite this time, I'll wait, it'll get better. What is a batter thinking at that time? And nobody better than you to tell us.
Yeah, just to answer that question, firstly, I would say I would want to mention those two games. One was at Joburg, which you mentioned, where I took a lot of deliveries to get off the mark, and also the game at Gabba, where I scored 56 and played more than 200 deliveries. Uh, the outcome of that game, I would first like to mention that because both the games, India won. At Joburg, we ended up on the winning side. Even at Gabba, that was one of the best test victories anyone would have witnessed. So when I'm walking out there in the middle, what's my job is to ensure that the Indian team is in a good position to put up a decent total as a batter or to win a game. If we are chasing that total, how can we get into a position of winning a game? So whether I'm looking good or ugly, it hardly matters. Yes, you do at times you do feel frustrated that you are trying your best, but you're not looking good at the crease. But does it matter? I don't think it matters because ultimately, if you can contribute to the team's victory, however however good your technique is, if you're not scoring runs, it's not nice. Even if you are scoring good 20, 30, which is looking really pleasant, everyone will praise that look. What a cover drive or what a straight drive, but ultimately you get out at on 20 or 30, no one is going to say that, oh, that was a beautiful 20 or a 30. But if you are able to score decent runs, which helps the team win a game, that's what you aim for as a cricketer and as a batter. So that's what I always try and remind myself, that if even if I'm not looking good, but if whether I'm able to contribute to the team's cause, and if the answer is yes, it doesn't matter. Even if I have to take blows on my body, I think that's part of the game. In Australia, it was slightly different. I would just like to talk a little more about that Gabba innings, because I don't know how I've done that, because people have been asking me this question again and again, that how did you do that? If I look back at that innings, I don't know how I did that. There's always a superpower who helps you, because when you are looking to do something extraordinary for the Indian team, you get that strength. Because if I have to play that innings again, I don't know whether I'll be able to do that.